Hello beautiful people and welcome back to the channel. So I just got home last night, so up now we start to do a bit more informative videos, a lot more of them, and of course tonight we also gonna stream. So let's start with this beautiful video in which we're gonna compare the new army hero level 7 with Polik level 7. But we're gonna do something else on top of this because today in the morning I have received this screenshot here, this analysis, and we want to debunk it properly, okay? So before we analyze Polik and explain Polik level 7 versus the new army hero level 7, let's start with this one first. So in order to get warmed up, let's start from the bottom towards the top. So meta combos for army are Gypsy and Polik. Now, hold on a second. For multiple reasons. Now I'm putting on the screen the fact that, of course, the HP buff from Polik and from the new army hero are stacking, but we are not there yet. We still have to get the level 101, 102, 103 units in order to test this properly. And in order to understand this even better, I highly suggest you the next episode in which I'm going to explain you something very nice regarding this new hero versus Megatron level 7 and how they behave with the old units level 80 versus the new units. So I mean, where are you coming from, Gypsy and the new hero? Yeah, you're thinking, okay, Gypsy will do some damage and the new army hero will also gonna do some damage, but you're forgetting the fact that Polik is only about slot 1, 2 and 3. The higher the damage you take on slot 1, 2 and 3, the less units you're gonna have on those slots 1, 2, 3, and the less damage Polik will do over time. So we are not there yet to put such a sentence on the screen. We have to get the units, we have to test it. Let's go to the cons first, yeah? So development costs are high. Okay, let me explain you this in other words. The sun is shining during the day. These two sentences are equal. Next one, not recommended to invest in him if you're not going to push the exclusive skill. Now, this is again equal to the sun is shining during the day, yeah? Saying something like this. Of course you have to commit to a hero. That's exactly what makes a hero even better is the level 5. And yes, a lot of you guys have asked me the question, what about level 3? Guys, level 3 special skill of a hero, it's way too small in order to make kind of a difference. That's why I always take the hero directly to level 5. I test it, I look at it, and I post these videos so you guys already know if I'm going to level 5, that's exactly what I'm gonna get, okay? Maximum compatibility with paid heroes. Yes, the sun is shining during the day. Best results obtained using exclusive ability. Yes, the sun is shining during the day. Of course, all the heroes perform way better with an exclusive skill, level 5 at least. This whole cons here, it's absolutely no-brainer. Now, let's jump up to the description. So, after analyzing this hero performance, we observed that can be in the same category as best heroes in the game is a hero that will have an in-game life of 6 to 12 months. Let's stop right here. No, it's not. And you're gonna see it later on when I'm comparing level 7 Polik versus her level 7. And yes, there is no point to compare the new army hero level 5 versus Polik level 7. That's not a competition actually. So you have to pay attention. Another thing which contradicts this assumption that it's a hero between 6 and 12 months, for older players, you may probably remember a hero called Enrius, which came last year. And that hero back then made sense and looked pretty awesome, but that hero folded after 3 months. So no, this hero, if everything goes well, it has an in-game life around about 5 or maybe 6 months, something like that, but never 12 months. Is the reason we recommend to work with him due to possibilities that can offer in other forces? Oh boy, I'm gonna go into this in a second. So now let's jump to the cherry on the cake, which are the pros. First of all, high combat ability. The sun is shining during the day, not during the night. That's equal to that, what you're saying. Second one is an extremely dangerous sentence. Damage booster / dealer. Now, people have a massive problem understanding how the hero works and how to combine them into a march, and you're putting here damage booster. With damage booster, people will understand this is an offense buffing hero and this is not. Yeah, this is a fat nut. Yeah, a damage dealer. So you are saying damage booster aka dealer, but please don't use damage booster because this implies very strong it's an offense buffing hero and this is not. Project to middle term life in game. The sun is shining during the day. Yeah. Now let's go to the best part here. Best use is for Air Force, but compatible with other armies. Now, let's go a second to read again the hero tooltip. Maybe I got something wrong. Okay, let's read Blondie. In the first battle round, army units, these are not planes, get an HP shield, which is great. Let's carry on. The army units in the back two rows get 86% HP enhancement. Again, army, yeah, not planes. Good, let's carry on. Active skill. After every regular attack, army units in the first two row, there is a chance to trigger 2 attacks that randomly deal 124% damage. So army units, not planes. Yeah. Passive skill. After every regular attack from the army units, again army and not planes or navy, in the first row it applies a stack of magnetic pulse. So you're saying people should use this on planes. You are saying, okay, this hero is not worth it if you don't go to level 5. So in other words, you're recommending this hero to get it to level 5 and then use it on planes? I mean, this hero won't proc. This hero won't work. You won't get an HP enhancement. Her skill will not proc, her direct damage, and her magnetic wave won't proc on planes nor on navy. I'm not sure exactly who made this analysis, but I have a hunch that's probably this guy. Okay guys, so we debunked that so-called analysis. Now let's go and analyze this new army hero level 7 versus Polik level 7. And let me explain you exactly how, so please pay attention. Let's explain based on many battle reports between VIP and Carnegie. Now let's have a look at the stats and of course at the hero skill. So of course you see VIP using a level 7 Polik and you see Carnegie using a level 7 of the new hero. Both have of course level 7s with a slight difference that VIP actually uses Shinji and this will play a role in our explanation. So let's go down to the stats and let's have a look. Now if we look at the stats are extremely balanced to each other, taking in consideration, of course, the major factor in this game in which is whenever your hero procs faster than your opponent, you have a huge advantage. So let's now go back to the battle report right here and let's see what we have. Now you see Polik level 7 done a 65.7t damage, while the new army hero done a 93.5t damage. So have you noticed something in here? And here is the issue. Now Polik again, this hero, it's all about slots 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sure, the level 7 has a bubble. That's sure, but that bubble falls after one attack. And in other words, by using Shinji instead of using Striker, the slots 1, 2, 3 are slightly weaker because the back rows won't help the front rows to absorb damage. In other words, the units on slots 1, 2, 3 are gonna die a bit faster, which in other words reduces Polik's damage. But still, this is a level 7 versus a level 7. So would be absolutely super nice if I get an example with Striker in there instead of Shinji. So let's have a look at another battle report. So in this one is the same kind of thing. Now you see her spiking up to 131t and that is the new army hero. Again, you have to pay attention. This hero, it's exactly like Stromoy, it's exactly like Brady. They are introduced on a bad day when you're really unlucky. They're gonna slightly be better than the old alternative, but of course you always have a chance to be super lucky and they're gonna spike and give you a huge damage. But this is not guaranteed and this is not always the case. So that is the new hero. So let's carry on and see some more battle reports between a level 7 and a level 7. And here we see that VIP's Polik done an 82 damage versus almost double from the new army hero. So now let's carry on and see some more examples because they are both using level 7s. And now you see here Polik doing a 62.4 damage, and you can see that's 3 times bigger the damage from her. Again, my honest evaluation between this new army hero, level 5 versus level 5, she's slightly better than Polik. And when it comes to level 7, yes, this plays a bigger role than you think using Striker, and that's why I always recommended Striker, especially if you're using Polik, because it's definitely going to help Polik do more damage. Let's carry on and see another battle report. You understand it properly, yes, Shinji will do more damage than Striker in generally, but because you're using Polik, it's actually a very great idea to use Striker because he will help keep the units on slot 1, 2, 3 at the higher numbers during the battle in order for Polik to do more damage. So anyways, beautiful people, I'm gonna prepare now and unpack my bags and do some other important stuff. I'm gonna do another very important video in a short moment after I eat my meal, in which I'm gonna compare the new army hero with Megatron level 7, and it's gonna be a very, very interesting video when it comes down to PvE. Other than that, I'm planning today in the afternoon at reset time to do a stream. If you still have a ton of questions, don't forget to jump in there and ask me whatever you like, and I'm gonna make sure that everybody gets a very qualified answer. Anyways, beautiful people, don't forget to see me in the next episode, and don't forget to support a great channel, and don't forget to see me in the next episode.